G'day, it's David O'Loughlin, the Mayor of the City of Prospect, with a quick summary of our meeting of all the council on the 25th of October for 2016. And we just started the meeting by congratulating Councillor Alison Bowman on becoming Councillor Alison De Backer, because she was recently married to Michael De Backer and she's changed her name. It's like getting a whole new councillor. So congratulations, Alison, on your wedding, and of course welcome to this council meeting as Councillor Alison De Backer. And those of you who are really careful will be able to see her new name tag in front of her every time she speaks. Big meeting agenda tonight. A lot of discussion about some items, but we dealt with the Audit Committee meeting cycle, the new KPIs for the Chief Executive Officer, which get cascaded through the organisation, a number of matters that you can look at in the agenda, the full agenda, but let's draw attention to a couple of particular items. The Community Hub, Library and Innovation Centre was discussed in some detail. We're at an advanced stage of our thinking here. We've engaged a company called SGS to look at the economic equation regarding the two sites which are now our preferred sites. That's this site in the Civic Centre where I'm standing now, and the Milk Depot, Council Depot and Trambarn site on Main North Road. They'll be looking at 6 options for us as to whether to put a simple proposal on either of the two sites, ranging up to a very mixed-use, complicated solution on each of the sites. And you might want to think about that too, as in what is the best outcome for the Civic Centre site in time. Maybe we don't need to be here, maybe there should be 1 or 2 or 3 apartment complexes. The Main North Road site could be the community hub with offices above, or it could be an office building in its own right. So all these things will be discussed over the next couple of months, and we're looking forward to SGS's report, which will come to us, I believe, at a workshop in mid-November for a decision by Council in December. So a gradual discussion tonight just to make sure that we're examining the right options. The next item on the agenda of interest was about the Prospect Fair. I made an informal announcement to the Broadview Community Day that Council was considering moving the entire fair from St Helens Park, where it's safely been for 39 years, to house a new fair of a different type, but at Broadview Oval for the first time in the city's history. So Council tonight has adopted that process. There will be no fair at St Helens Park next March, and there will be a fair larger, bigger, including some come and try sporting activity, a number of other items. It will be at Broadview Oval next October or November. So stay tuned for the exact date, and we're really excited about that opportunity. That'll be a 3-year trial to make sure that what we want to achieve works, and if that is the case, then it will stay there for the time being. The annual grants program was discussed, and if you're in a community group, please look at the minutes of the meeting to determine whether your community group received a grant, and if so, how much that grant was worth. And good luck to all of you who applied. And I hope you do amazing things with that money, of ratepayers' money, so please make sure you make the best use of it. There was some discussion around our partnership that we've just engaged in with the Australian Driverless Vehicle Initiative, so expect that you'll be able to be consulted and involved in how driverless vehicles may be implemented across Australia, in particular in South Australia. And we also had a great deal of discussion around the draft 30-year plan, which the state government have put out for consultation, and our council has had a look at each and every aspect of it and provided a response to government around what we think. In particular, there are targets in there about increased housing diversity, which you know we embrace fully. But there are also targets about healthier neighbourhoods and greener neighbourhoods with a greater tree canopy. So one of the key aspects we'll be providing back to government is how do you reconcile greater density with also achieving greater landscaping and tree coverage, and perhaps I need to do a bit more thought about how those two objectives come together. A few other items there. The annual report was decided on tonight, so you'll be able to read that soon. It'll be published very soon. The annual business plan and budget process coming up from November right through to June is how we set our budget, if you're interested in that process. And also a report on the Digital Transformation Initiative, which is a fabulous progression in our service to customers. Our council's been lucky enough to win a $25,000 grant from the Local Government Association Research and Development Fund to progress an idea about how you could book our meeting spaces online, so meeting and hall spaces, and also how other groups may also be able to have their halls listed online as well, so you can book them, do it all online, and in fact perhaps be able to pick up the keys a bit like Airbnb, I guess, online for halls. So that was a synopsis of the meeting tonight. Quick summary too of the Local Government Association AGM. We had 6 motions up, the most we've ever had, as far as I'm aware, to an AGM of the Local Government Association. Delighted to tell you that all 6 of our motions got up, including one we did jointly with the City of Holdfast Bay about celebrating the election of Grace Benny to local government. She was the first woman elected to any level of government anywhere in the country, and that was in 1919. So we're getting ready for the 100-year celebration of that historic moment. Very proud to have co-sponsored that motion and several others. Thank you for your attention. Please enjoy the video if you want to watch the full meeting, but note the camera didn't quite work for the first 2 or 3 minutes, so that is missing. Please feel free to call us at any time with any query you've got. Bye for now.